Hello and welcome to Monday Momentum with your host, Mr. Lisp. And today we're going to be talking about putting your best foot forward and just going for your goals, going for your dreams, just going for anything that you want in life. Because when you're backed up against the corner, and sometimes the only way out is to push. It's to push. You can't retreat. You can't, be idle. Sometimes you just have to keep pushing. You got to keep knocking at those doors. You got to see beyond what the eyes can see. Like sometimes it's gonna get to a point where there's nothing else other than left to do than fight. Fight for what you want. Fight for where you want to get to. And I'm not talking, physical, or sometimes you may have to, but I'm not talking generally, I'm not talking about physically fighting anybody or anything like that, but I mean that determination, that grit, that deeper want, that why, that urge that's pushing you, the momentum that's going to keep you going to get through that hurdle, because it is only a hurdle. It is only a hurdle. It's, like life is hard, but it can also be very easy at times as well. Or easier, I should say, not something as easy. It's just easier. And that could be due to the factors, external factors. It could be due to the techniques and the methods that you're putting in place to help yourself. But with that being said, it is not a straight path. And I can't reiterate it anymore. It is not a straight path. You are going to have potholes, you're going to have bends, you're going to have obstacles, but you can find a way through it. So the message for today is push, keep pushing. Even when your back's against the wall, you've got nowhere else to go. And the only other way is forward. So just keep pushing, please. Please, like I've spoken to a lot of people of recent and, they're reaching burnout. It's at that point of the year now, burnout's hitting, but push through. Make time for yourself. Like I always say, make time for yourself. Do what you need to do. If you can afford it and you've got the time, go away for a break. Recharge. Clear your mind. Or just go out with your friends, look at your family, read a book. Make some time, have a bubble bath and relax. Do something that's going to help you recharge, feel good, but keep going. Just keep going. And that's the message I can say. Push against all odds. It is Monday. You know how I do. First 10 minutes of the day. Please make it imperative. Make it imperative. It's your first 10 minutes. What you decide to do with it is what counts. It doesn't have to be a day of perfection, because we don't strive for perfection, but it has to be a day of progression. And that's what I strive for. And I will hope many of you are striving for that progression all the way. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a great Monday and have a great week in general. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Mr. Lisp out. Check out the video there or there.